is a very powerful tool. It can either make you or mar you. The decisions you make while you are angry, they are very, very important. You can twist that anger in your favor. Because that alone is already a wake-up call, a trigger for you to do more. You're not happy about something, then change that situation. Hi guys, welcome right back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Return subscribers, welcome. And if you're new here, where have you been? I'm your favorite TV brownie, Mowanbe. I film about lifestyle and I hold conversations from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you guys for always staying tuned. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a video. Just as the title implies, channeling my anger to fuel and achieve my goals, right? Okay, so I'm going to take us back to some of the things I said in one other video where I said that in 2019 after school I left home and moved to Lagos broke, right? Okay, so I mentioned it and I'm going to say it again that I came into Lagos angry and pained. I'm going to focus on the anger part now. I was very angry. I was angry at my situation at the time. I was angry at the circumstances that surrounded me at the time. You know, I expected better from the turnaround of life after school. So I was just angry at my situation. I was just angry. I was pained. And it was draining. You know, sometimes I wanted my final year project in 2019, I sat down and had a very reflective moment of my life, like one of the most reflective moments of my life. And I just sat down and I was just thinking. I was just thinking to myself, what is going on? What exactly is happening with me? What do I want to do with my life? I was just, you know, even though I was angry, I just sat down and I thought my life through. Like, what's the next thing? What do I get to do? Because one thing I was sure was I knew God's plan for me. I mean, Jeremiah 29:11 has always been a watchword for me, for my life, right? I knew God had great plans for me, but I also knew I had to do my part to fulfill those prophecies, to fulfill that word over my life. So what do I have to do? And how do I do it to achieve this greater goal, this better future, this beautiful life that I've pictured for myself? What do I do? How do I do it to get there, right? So I just knew that what I wanted to become was a successful writer, YouTuber, have chains of businesses and all of that great stuff, right? Amongst many other things. But unfortunately, the situation I was was not helping me. So that was what was fueling my anger. Like, there's no money, there's no connect, I don't even know people. What do I do? Where do I even start to apply for jobs from? How do I get it? How do I? So there were too many questions in my head, right? I didn't even know. I was just angry. I just stayed angry for days. I think over a week or so. You know that nothing was satisfying. Nothing could fill up that emptiness I felt. Nothing could keep me going. Because I mean, for someone that is from a humble background like myself, and they've put strings to send you through school. Even you say if your eyes have seen things to graduate from that school, the best you can do for yourself is to become something great, to influence your family, your siblings, and the world at large. So not knowing how to go about achieving my goals, being somewhat clueless, was what was getting me angry. If I'm going to be sincere, that's what was getting me extremely angry. And the fact that I was now jobless, no income. I mean, when you're done with school now, they will still be giving you allowance, except they just want to support you, right? But in the real sense of it, you have to take up responsibilities. So how do I go about it? And one thing I've realized that is making me make this video is because there are a lot of folks, young folks like myself, that are in my shoes or were also in my shoes, and they'll be able to attest to the fact that this thing I'm saying is true. It gets very frustrating and annoying when things are not going the way you have planned or the way you have pictured in your head, that tick tap 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 tap, this should just come into place. So I was just angry. Anger I was just angry at my situation. There's nothing anybody says that made me laugh. I was like, what's funny about life? What's this? I was just And I was just pissed off about the country. I was like, why am I even in this country? What am I doing here? If I had gone to if I had had the opportunity to go to also country, I would have had a better opportunity. I would have. There were so many I would have. I would have. I would have done this. I would have done this. And it's okay to be angry. Your anger is very valid. My anger was very valid, and your anger is very valid about the situation you find yourself. Right? It's very. It's okay to be angry, but massaging that anger would breed negativity. Would fill up your mind with negative thoughts. It will drain your energy. That's why I'm here to tell you that instead of massaging that anger and asking too many questions that you're not even giving yourself answers to, and just staying there, getting drained, no way forward. Channel that anger. Channel that anger to fulfilling those dreams of yours, to achieving those goals, to making life a better place for you and even those around you. Channel that anger. Because in my own opinion, anger is a very powerful tool. It can either make you or mar you. The decisions you make while you are angry, they are very important. You can twist that anger in your favor. Because that alone is already a wake-up call, a trigger for you to do more. You're not happy about something, then change that situation. You're not happy about how life is going, then find better ways to go at life, right? So anger, to me, in my opinion, I'm sure some other people they will resonate with what I'm saying, that anger is a very powerful tool depending on how you use it, either to your favor or the other way around, right? The situation I was could have made anybody angry. In fact, I'm sure as you're even listening, you are somewhat angry at, you know how Nigeria can be at that point in time when you find yourself in that kind of box, right? But I had to put that anger in the background and had to think life through. What do I want to do? What are the possibilities I have in front of me? Because I didn't want to let go of that anger, because it was a push for me. It was a push for me to do something. When you are angry, you can channel it to having a will, and once you have a will, there will definitely be a way. There will definitely be possibilities of how you can achieve something. So I kept that anger in a box, in a corner. Because when you are angry about the situation, you will do everything humanly possible to change it. If you actually choose to think right, you do everything humanly possible to change it. Once there's a will, there will definitely be a way. So another thing to mention was everything my hand found to do at that point in time, I did it too, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I did many jobs, from writing to social media management to content creation to content consulting. I was just doing different jobs, 5K here, just doing jobs, 2K there, anything. I was just doing it. But the most important part of that is I did jobs within my area of interest. Because I'm already angry at life. I'm already angry at my situation. I cannot now do what I don't like because I want to make quick money. It will add to my frustration. And I'm sure I'm speaking for a lot of persons. I know some people can just do what they don't really like, or what they don't even like at all. Not even what you don't really like it, you still like it a bit. But what you don't like at all, something you hate, just because you want to make money out of it, it will add to my frustration. So I didn't even bother, and I'm not going to advise anybody to go through that part. I mean, something that you don't like at all, something that you hate so much, but because there's quick money there, the money can be something to give you hope and heads up. But once there's no joy, once something has stolen your joy, how do you want to cope? How do you want to work? So for me, I went for something that I knew that, oh, okay, I had interest in, I liked it, and I was just going with it. I was just doing it, checking out all the many possibilities, talking to multiple people at the same time, helping them handle different things, and I was just doing everything because I didn't further want to fuel my frustration. I wanted to build a strength that could help me change my life for good. I wanted to build strength to channel it into achieving my own goals, into becoming a woman I will be proud of, that my family will be proud of, my parents will be proud of. So in as much as I was angry, I was not going to fuel my frustration with doing something for quick money. It's bad investments to me. It's bad emotional time investments. It's bad investment. So to fill up that emptiness I felt, I decided to derive joy in what I was doing in my, even though my anger was in me, because I was still angry with my situation. I needed to find strength in that, because if I let go of the anger, I'll become laid back. That's how I thought about it at the time, right? And I'm so grateful to to God for that. I'll become laid back and slow. But when you're angry at the situation, you want to do everything possible. But no, say, this situation you must change for good. You have to change. I don't want to know how you want to do to me. There must be a change. I need to open up my mind to possibilities. I need to open up my mind to things I can do with my hands to change my situation. I cannot just sit down. So there are some tips I'm going to give us that worked for me and has also worked for people I've discussed with on things to do when you are angry, how to channel this anger to helping you derive strength to push and make a better life or make a better situation. And the first one will be don't over complain. You're already in that tight corner. You now keep complaining, nagging, shouting. It's okay to cry, it's okay to say it, I mean talk to listening ears or even say it out to yourself. It's okay to complain, but don't over complain. Don't keep nagging for long. That will not bring the solution. When you keep complaining from now to eternity, it will not change anything. You just continue to complain. You just continue to complain. You just continue to nag and shout. So complain about the situation because you don't like it. Talk about the situation because you don't like it. Complain a bit. And then you move to the next thing. The next thing will be ask yourself questions. What is going on? What don't I like? What exactly is even getting me angry? Ask yourself these questions. Be very sincere, very open. I mean, if you can't lie to anybody. If you're going to lie to everybody and deceive everybody, don't deceive yourself. You are angry at something. Why are you angry? Have one-on-one positive conversation with yourself. What is even making me angry? Moa, why are you getting angry? What's making you angry? What is the issue? What is the problem here? Ask yourself questions. And then the next thing will be give yourself sincere answers. Don't deceive yourself. Don't camouflage or form. You can deceive the world, but you cannot deceive yourself because you're not going to be doing yourself. Give yourself sincere answers. Like sincere answers. Be sincere with yourself. Because you really don't want to elongate why you are angry or what's making you angry. You don't want to dwell on that for too long. So realize what is getting you angry. It's very, very important. So while you're at that, learn the lessons. You're angry at this situation. Okay, at this point in time, you only have access to 10,000 naira. You're going to eat, you're going to transport yourself to work, you're going to get toiletries and all these things. Take the lessons there, learn how to manage, learn how to plan your finances, learn how to plan your time. Take all the lessons that are in that situation while you're finding answers. Then find sincere answers for yourself. Having found an answer and learned the lessons, then you go for what you want through legal means. Go for what you want. You're angry at yourself because you are jobless, for instance. You are angry at yourself because you are unemployed. And the answer is, what you want, the answer to your questions is, I want a job. I want this kind of job. Then you open up your mind to getting that kind of job. How do you get that kind of job is now the next thing. Are you going to take an online course? Are you going to talk to people in that field? Are you going to keep applying to companies in that area? Are you going to talk to people that are looking for job? This is not the time to wear pride and wear I am mighty and let people think that you have it all together. It's not because you complain to the world, but let some people in your corner in on what is going on with you. How to get out of that anger is the next thing after finding answers. Go for the things that you want. With that zeal, that anger in you, go for it. If you want a job, apply for it. If you want an add-on knowledge, take a course. If you want a particular quality lifestyle, how do you get it through legal means? The how-to is the next. Executing the how-to is the next step. So that you can get out of that space of anger. Anger is draining. It drains your energy, it drains your strength, it drains your mind of possibility. It fills you with so much emptiness and just on you throwing unnecessary tantrums and just shouting. So if anger is not channeled properly, someone will just be merry-go-rounding on that same spot over and over and over, and then you just get frustrated, and so many people say they are now depressed. I know there are some other causes to that, but I'm just saying there's some things that you can avoid for yourself, for your own sake. So like I said earlier, anger is a wake-up call that this situation you are in, this position you are in, there's more for you. You are better off than this. You can do much more. There's more that is deposited in you that you need to. So once you are angry at your situation or you are angry at something going on, you need to look for the next step of possibilities out of that place to make things better. How to is one of the things that you should program your mind to get in. How to get out of here, how to stop being angry, how to get a better situation, how to achieve this thing, how to. So anger, if channeled properly, when channeled properly, can be that single push you need out of those bad situations. Single push you need into a better life, into a better future, into a better zone. Anger is such a great tool when used properly. I still get angry at things. When I see that maybe I'm stalling on one spot, I still get angry at things. I'm human, right? But I like the fact that I've learned that you can channel your anger into doing things. Because when I'm just angry or something just pissing me off, I'll just say, you know what, let me just start cleaning. Let me just get something done. Let me just do something. And before I know it, the house chore I've been stalling on is all done. Everywhere is all neat again. I'm like, okay. I didn't just waste that anger and just start hissing and just start complaining and just start looking for how to keep grudges with myself or with the person that pissed me off. Or, nah. You can channel that, especially when you're angry at a particular situation or your life situation, or you're angry at something that you know that, okay, you can make a better thing for yourself out of it. Anger is such an amazing tool. So if you're uncomfortable, if you're angry with a situation, it's time for you to move. It's time for you to get angry at that situation and go for what you want. Go for it. Nobody will necessarily come and give you what you want where you are. You need to go for it. You need to go right there and get it. In this generation that we are now, you have to take it by force. I mean by force, I mean through legal means and through reasonable means. Like you have to push yourself, force yourself. That's what I mean. I'm not saying you should go through illegal means, right? But push yourself, be the push that you need to making it. Because nobody will necessarily come and give you that good life you deserve where you are. So you need to go for it, you need to push for it, you need to work for it. And I'm going to round up with this point. The world has gone fully digital. I mean, the world has gone fully digital and is becoming very inclusive. So both male and female can easily find their strength in this vast digital space, channel the energy into it, and make a meaningful life out of it. Today is International Women's Day, and it's such a beautiful day to celebrate women, strong women, thriving women, women that are putting in the effort in their little businesses, in their career, in everything that they are doing just to make the world a better place. Today is such a beautiful day to celebrate them. And as this year's theme implies, digital, right, with the ALL with capital, innovation and technology for gender equality. Men and women now have equal opportunities to go for what they want in this vast digital space. In this vast digital world, you have access to technology, your phone, your laptops, different gadgets, there are courses, there are things you can do. Channel your strength into that. Don't be laid back that because even many women are doing more stuff than men now. Men are giving rules for women to take charge of things. Women are in competitions with men and they are forging ahead. Even men are beginning to embrace more women in different fields and different spaces. So why would you just sit down and stay laid back? You know? So I'm so grateful for this era that we're in. I'm grateful for our generation. Take up all the opportunities. You're angry at that situation, get into that vast space and make something meaningful for yourself. You're a woman is not an excuse. You're a lady is not an excuse. You're a young girl is not an excuse. The world is digitally inclusive for all. Grab every opportunity by the neck and go for it. I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for every single girl, every single lady, every single woman. I'm rooting for you. I know there's more to you. There's more to you than staying laid back. There's more to you than just relaxing and doing nothing. There's more to you. The world is counting on you. I am counting on you. This is a wake-up call to use that anger. Even when they don't want you in that space, show them that you have value to offer. Show them that you have things to do. This is not a call to be feminist or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the world is not inclusive enough for you to show yourself, for you to prove what you are, for you to make the world a better place. I am rooting for you. There's room for you in this world. There's room for everyone, male, female, boy, girl, whoever. There's room for you in this world. The world is becoming gender inclusive. It's giving us the opportunity for gender equality. Take it by the neck and go for it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Please turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a video. I'll sure see you guys in another video. Bye, and happy International Women's Day.